Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy from My Altered Muse, and we're here today to work on our next stitch. So, if you remember in the last video, we learned how to do the chain, and we just did the chain. We didn't put any other techniques on there so that you can just jump on and refresh yourself on the chain. Now today I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet, and next week after you've practiced your chain and then putting the single crochet on, then we're going to make a project. So I want y'all to work on this week. It's just so very simple. I've got my yarn out. And again, I'm just using, I think this is Red Heart, and I got it at Michael's. And it's a nice yarn. It's easy to work with. So, okay. So remember last week we did the chain. And this is the chain right here, and then I have already started, and I've got this little bit of chain left. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to show you how to do the single crochet. Okay, now we've got the chain right here. So we're going to wrap our yarn. We're going to take our crochet hook. And let me show you, you've got ridges here. I think I can show you better. Yeah, can you see the ridges here, or the bumps? Can you see that? See through here? This is what's formed on the top when you do your crocheting. And this is what we're going to be working in. So, here we go. Now, we're going to take our hook and we're going to insert it into this chain, and we're going to yarn over, bring it through. We've got 2 on our hook, and we're going to pull it through. Okay? We're going to put the crochet hook into the chain. You're going to yarn over, pull it through, and pull it on your hook. Now, all I'm doing is I'm just showing you how I'm finishing up on this chain. So we're going to put our needle in, we're going to pull it through, and pull it through 2. We've got 3 more chains. Okay. And this is a single crochet. And don't worry, we're going to do it plenty more times. Okay. Now you have this last chain here. And some people do, some people don't. I like to, if I can, get it on my hook so that I don't have, well, I guess that's going to be okay. Okay, we're not going to fool with that today. Okay, now what I want you to do is you have your last on here. So we have a row of single crochets. Okay, now I want you to turn your work, and this is where I do things differently. We're going to learn how to keep your work even on the sides. A lot of times when you crochet, your sides will go in or they won't be even. But on this, how I do this, we're not going to have to worry about that. So we have turned our work. We have our first crochet, and a lot of times people don't go into this very first crochet here, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into this very first crochet that we have put on the hook. The yarn is coming out of it, okay? Can you see? So we're going to insert, and sometimes it's a little hard to get in there. Take your finger and just kind of work it in. Okay, now we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Now that starts the first row or the next row of our single crochet. And by doing that, we're keeping these edges straight. Okay? So now we're just gonna do a double crochet all the way down here. I gotta make sure what my puppy Jackson. Oh, he's got some tissue paper. I guess I'll let him have it. He gets in here and gets into trouble. Okay, now we're just gonna easily slide. This is very easy. You slide your hook in, yarn over, pull it through. You've got 2 on your hook and you're going to pull it through. And what we're doing is we're working in this row of across the top, this ridge row. Okay, so let me get some more yarn. Okay, now we're going to go in here. We're going to yarn over, pull it through. We got 2 on our hook and we're going to pull. Okay. Now, next we're going to go into the next crochet, yarn over, pull it through. You have 2 on your hook. Go to the next stitch, enter your hook into the stitch, yarn over, and pull through 2. See how easy this is? Okay, the next one, we're going to go into the top of that. We're going to pull through. We've got 2. Let me bring you in a little closer. Okay. I'm just working down this row. And again, I'm going into these stitches across the top. Okay. Hope everyone's doing good today, and I hope you're excited about this little project we're going to be making. It's going to be a surprise what we're going to make next week, but you're going to love it. And it's going to be the start of you having a lot of fun crocheting. And you see, I'm just working along this row, just like this. Oops, I don't think I picked up but one there. No, I didn't. You want to pick up both loops, okay? And then I'm going to show you what we do when we get to the end. Get some more yarn. I put it on the floor so I could pull it up easier. But I have little fellers that might get in it and take off with it. Okay. And we're almost to the end of this row. And you can see, isn't that pretty? That's just where you started with your chain, and now we're doing a single crochet. You don't have to learn all those complicated stitches to make something beautiful. If you want to, you know, later on, I'm going to add some stitches, but right now, okay, now let me show you. We are to the end right here. So I'm going to go into this double right here, and I'm going to pull through. Now, if you notice, see how it's kind of already, it's getting slanted in? Okay, what I do is I go back to the row behind it, and I am going to pick up those last 2 stitches, and I'm going to pull it through, And we see how straight that is? It makes it straight. And we're going to do that all the way up. So what I want you to do this week is practice your single crochet. I'm going to do another row. Okay, so now we're going to turn our work. And here again, we're to where we're going to insert our hook into see, this is our last one right here. So we're just going to turn our work like this, and we're going to go in this very, very first set of stitches, okay? And then we're going to pull through. We have 2 on our hook, and see where we are? We're way over here. Oops, way over here. And I'm going to pull those 2 through, and we've got the beginnings of a nice straight edge here. No wiggling around. Okay, so let's do another row, and I'll do them slow. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to do it, and you can watch. You see, I'm just continuing down the row into these 2 humps. We'll call them humps on the top. And you want to go through both. And see, our work is growing, and how pretty it is. I'm kind of letting it dangle so you can see how to do this. You can, with practice, you'll learn how you want to hold your work that's the best for you. But right now, I'm just trying to let you see as much as you can. Okay. And see, this, isn't that pretty? And all this is the chain, and then you add the single crochet to it, and that's what we're doing now. We're doing a single crochet. Okay. Now we've got this last stitch here, and sometimes it's kind of hard to get in. Okay. Now, we're going to turn our work, and here again, we're going to go into this very, very first stitch. And a lot of people don't do that, and that's how you get your uneven rows, okay? And you just are going to keep working. Then you're going to start another row of single crochets. And just I want you to practice, and what I want you to practice is kind of getting your stitches the same height. I'll show you what I do. Just insert your needle and then pull your yarn up, and then just kind of make sure that they're even together, and then pull through. And that kind of helps with your tension. So you're going to pull through, and then just kind of pull up a little bit, and then pull them through until you get used to it. That's a good rule of thumb to keep your stitches even. Okay, and as you can see, we have a nice even border right here that we'll continue working with. And I want you to just practice this and just, you can make it as long as you want to. Just keep working. And this is your single crochet. And let me, maybe you can see it a little better if I put it right here. But there you go. And you just keep working. And very, very simple. And really, just by itself, this is a pretty stitch. This is a nice stitch. Okay. Okay, so just work on that. And we will continue in a few days. And I'll show you the project we're going to make. Okay, we're going to make a project out of just this before we even do the double crochet. So I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope that it's helping you. Here again, this video is just for the single crochet. That way you can pop back on and watch me do it if you forget or need a little help. And that's why I'm doing my videos like this. So you can look back at the chain, and then you can go look at the single crochet, and then all along the way, that's how we're going to do it, even when we start our little project next week. Okay, I'll tell you if you want to. I'll go ahead and tell you what we're going to start making next week. We're going to make a washcloth, and for practice purposes, if you want to keep with the yarn that we're doing now, you can. But usually, and most all times, people use cotton thread, cotton yarn for a washcloth. So if you want to pop to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, pick you up a skein of pretty cotton thread yarn, or either you can go online and pick you up a skein of cotton thread, and we will. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a washcloth next week. And I'll show you how I display my little washcloths in my Etsy shop. Just darling. I wrap them, I cluster them up and put them in I have some little rabbits, and they are just darling. We'll start off the video next week, and I'll show you one of my little rabbits and how to do it. And it's a wonderful project for a craft fair, or baby shower, child, whatever. So we're going to do our first project next week, and you'll either have a gift, or you can have ready for a craft fair when the fall craft fairs start. So, okay, I will talk to you next week, or I don't know, it may not be next week. This is the middle of the week. A few days, I'll be back, and I'll give you time to get you some yarn and get ready to go, and we'll do another video, and when you get through with this third video, you will have something that you can sell. Okay, talk to you ladies later. Bye-bye.